Has the end game begun for the BCCI President N Srinivasan? The BCCI Treasurer Ajay Shirke and the BCCI Secretary Sanjay Jagdale have quit and have sent in their letters to the BCCI President N Srinivasan. And now, news is that all 5 BCCI Vice Presidents are also likely to quit very soon, as early as tonight. Is this the beginning of the end game for Mr. Srinivasan, who has refused to step down despite his son-in-law Gurunath Mayappan being in police custody for links with the betting mafia? You're watching India Decides. I'm Vishnu Shov. Let me go straight across to my colleague Rika Roy, who joins us for the very latest. Rika, is it now confirmed that 5 vice presidents of the BCCI, Arun Jaitley, Shivlal Yadav, Chitrak Mitra, Niranjan Shah and Sudhir Dabir, vice presidents of North, South, East, West and Central, they're all set to quit? Is this correct?
Absolutely. The resignations of the 5 vice presidents haven't come yet, but they are going to come shortly. This is clearly a pressure tactic on N Srinivasan. They want Mr. Srinivasan to step down all along for the last 1 week or so, when these board members have been telling Mr. Srinivasan to call a working committee meeting, to call a meeting of the board to explain the situation. He hasn't called. Today, of course, in the evening, we've heard that Mr. Srinivasan has buckled under pressure and called a working committee meeting to gauge the mood of the members. But what we do know now is that 2 key functionaries of BCCI, the Treasurer of BCCI and the Secretary of BCCI, have already tendered their resignations. And what I understand, what I have come to know from my sources, is that the 5 vice presidents from 5 different zones are also considering resignation. Their resignation will obviously come in next few hours or over next 24 hours, but it will come over this weekend. And this is a way to tell Mr. Srinivasan, look, we do not want you as the president, we do not want you at the helm of affairs, because you have clearly lost our confidence.
Very interestingly, Sanjay Jagdale, who has sent in his letter of resignation, was also supposed to be a member of that probe panel. He has said that he cannot be a part of that he's deeply disturbed about the developments in the last few days. So whatever sort of strength or credibility that BCCI Commission had, without one key member, that to a BCCI appointee, right, that commission has lost all sense of credibility.
Vishnu, we are talking about credibility at this point of time, but we do not know after the resignation of Sanjay Jagdale whether that commission will continue to exist or not, because it was supposed to have been a 3-member commission appointed by the BCCI. We know 2 are former High Court judges, and one representative from the BCCI was Sanjay Jagdale. Now, after his resignation, we haven't heard from the BCCI whether that commission will continue to work, that the 2-member then whether it will become a 2-member commission, what will be the structure of the commission, when will they give their findings. All of that we do not know at this point of time. Probably we can only speculate on their credibility once we know that they are functioning.